Yeah, I think one of the big lessons I've learned is sometimes opportunities come in a way you don't even recognize them as opportunities. And I would say the lesson is kind of look out for things and don't try to wait for the perfect door to open. When a door opens, go through that. And exploring and taking chances and taking risks present great opportunities and a great learning experience, which turn out to be career successes for people. I think one of the key challenges as I face or I see women facing in the workforce is this notion that we have to keep proving ourselves over and over again. I think it still exists and it's unfortunate, but it exists at all levels in a company or in the industry. So my advice to women, to overcome that is just be confident in your ability and don't let anybody undermine your confidence or your capabilities or what you have contributed, and speak from a position of strength in what you have been able to bring as an expert, either if it's a subject matter expertise or as a leader. I grew up in India and did my undergraduate in engineering from India, from Indian Institute of Technology, which is one of the premier technical institutions in engineering. I came to the United States to do my master's. I went to Cornell University. I think I derive my strength in knowing what I'm good at. And the more successful you are, the more you'll find people. I mean, there are a lot of people that will support you, that will encourage you. There are a lot of both men and women who have encouraged me to do bigger and better things. But there will be those few naysayers in the organization or out there. And I think sometimes we are sensitive to that and we take it to heart, and I know I do. I think it's just actually not being bogged down by that, but focusing on what you can do, what you can change, I think has contributed a lot. I think for me, I derive my strength from my family. I know first and foremost that's what matters to me, and my family and my friends and my community. I never let my work define who I am. I always tell people I define my work, not the other way around. Sometimes we get confused and we think of our identity as a title we have or a job we have, and I think that is such an injustice to who we are as people. And I think we as human beings can bring a lot. So for me, it's my family and my friends. I don't like the word balance actually, because balance to me means work and family somehow are always in conflict, and to me they are not if you do it the right way. You do have to integrate it, and don't let others judge who you are as a person. I think sometimes people will say, well, you don't care about your family because you're working late today, or you don't care about your work because you're working from home today. And I think those kinds of very subjective statements are often unwarranted for. And I know for a fact that people who have children and are trying to work while they are taking care of their children probably work 10 times harder than others. And I think in a way that instills a level of self-discipline and focus, because we know we have little bit time, and so you have to get things done in a more efficient way. So I would say for me, integration, my family, my work, my community, what I give back to my community, how I share my experiences, and myself. I do invest time in my hobbies. I like to paint, I write poetry. Those things are important as well, because it's the whole person that is important. Keep at it, don't give up, don't quit too early. Believe in what you're doing, make sure you're passionate. Surround yourself with people that also share that passion and belief. I think those are things that are very important when you're starting out something.